There's more good stuff coming up, so keep it right here on Disney. Walt Disney presents The Disney Legends. Since 1987, the Walt Disney Studio has been honoring people who've made significant contributions to the Disney legacy. Now, meet Carl Barks, the Duckman. Thanks to Carl Barks, the Disney comic book world changed forever, and Donald Duck's life was never the same. In the realm of cartoon comics, perhaps no artist is more revered than Carl Barks. Carl helped introduce episodic stories into the Disney Monthly magazine.
He had this wonderful sense of teasing stories that kept you reading from page to page to page.
Carl Barks was born in Oregon in 1901. Growing up, Carl worked a variety of jobs he would later share with Donald Duck: farming, logging, rivet heating, and factory work, all the while training himself through a correspondence school to become an artist. In 1935, Carl got a beginner's animation job on Disney short cartoons. He quickly transferred into the story department, where his humorous drawing and writing skills found their match in one feisty character. Carl took to him like a duck takes to water. Carl said he helped make Donald more human, with human problems, and letting everyone know he thought himself abused. To further test Donald's coping abilities, Carl brought to the screen the trio of nephews. But in 1942, Carl quit Disney to resume farming. Fortunately, the publishers of Disney comic books were so pleased with his drawings on this special issue, they persuaded him to do more. So during the next 24 years, he illustrated and wrote more than 500 stories. One reason for their popularity is Carl always respected the intelligence of his readers.
He invented these great sort of Indiana Jonesy kind of plots, duck stuff, and he invented Scrooge McDuck and, all of those characters.
But it wasn't until the comic book renaissance of the 1970s that fans finally discovered who the artist was behind their favorite stories. After his retirement, Carl Barks became a celebrity around the world. There were special reprints of his comics and even new art pieces reselling to collectors for as much as $150,000. This renewed interest inspired the DuckTales TV series. In 1991, the Duckman received his Legends Award with this thank you.
For all those comic book fans, the kids who used to buy those comic books for 10 cents and now sell them for $2,000.
In this video, we saw a Disney Legends feature about Carl Barks, the creator of Disney's Duckverse and Disney comic books. The Duckverse would later serve as the inspiration for the animated TV shows DuckTales, Darkwing Duck, and Quack Pack. This feature ran on the Disney Channel in 2002. These features were originally created in the late 1990s and ran on the Disney Channel for years afterwards. In later years, they ran primarily during the Walt Disney programming block. In the early 2000s, Disney stopped running these features when they completed their switch to an all-kids channel. Lengthy features like these would have probably had trouble holding the attention of kids. As we saw in the video, the Disney Legends Award recognizes people who made extraordinary contributions to the Walt Disney Company. The awards were created in 1987 and are still given today at Disney's D23 Expo every 2 years. Carl Barks was named a Disney Legend in 1991. He was given the award for his contribution to creating what is known as the Disney Duckverse. The Disney Duckverse is what you see in the TV show DuckTales and Darkwing Duck. It's the world and characters that make up those stories, but the Duckverse didn't come about overnight. It was created over decades, first in Disney shorts, then later in Disney comic books, and the man at the center of it all was Carl Barks. Barks started working on Donald Duck cartoons at the Disney studio in the 1930s and helped develop Donald Duck as a character in Disney shorts and helped create Donald's nephews Huey, Dewey, and Louie. But in 1942 he left over health concerns involving his sinuses, which were exacerbated by the studio's air conditioning system. He was later persuaded by Disney to work outside the studio on Donald Duck comic strips and comic books. It was during that time that he created characters like Scrooge McDuck, Gladstone Gander, Gyro Gearloose, the Beagle Boys, Flintheart Glomgold, and Daisy's nieces April, May, and June for the comic books. He also created the town of Duckburg and over 500 stories over 29 years. In the 1980s, most of his characters were used in the TV shows DuckTales, Darkwing Duck, and Quack Pack. Carl Barks was 90 years old when he received the award. He died in 2000 at the age of 99. I really enjoyed watching DuckTales when I was younger, but I didn't know about Carl Barks until I saw this feature back in 2002. What a creative guy. Well, those are my comments for this video. If you like these retro videos, please subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, click on the notification bell, and leave a comment. All these things really help the channel. Keep watching for more retro videos like this and other videos. Take care of yourself and look out for others. Talk to you later. Bye.